Good morning, and welcome back to PAX East. I'm Christopher Badell, and I'm here with John Arnold, who is the programmer and head guy behind
The head guy.
top
man.
top man behind the video game adaptation of Sentinels: The Multiverse. We are going to be starting here with the Sentinel Tactics tournament in about 15-20 minutes, but first, John and I are going to talk a little bit about the Sentinels: The Multiverse video game because it's awesome and it's going super well. So, John, good morning. How are you?
I'm pretty well.
Good.
It's been a excellent PAX.
PAX has been treating you well?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
It's been really busy.
Yeah.
People love the game. You know, we get a lot of people coming by saying, I have everything. I want to try Rook City.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
So
And speaking of which, so you have new material at the show.
that's right.
What's going on at the show that's not out for the public yet?
Right. So we're working on expansion content.
Yeah.
And Rook City is the first real, big expansion that
Sure.
we're working on. So we had a mini pack out already, which we showed off last time. But this time, Rook City, we're demoing at PAX East. And you can play against Spite with Expatriate and Mr. Fixer.
So it's Expatriate, Mr. Fixer, and there's got to be one more character.
Rook City Wraith.
Rook City Wraith. So Expatriate, Mr. Fixer, and Rook City Wraith against Spite, where?
In Rook City.
Has anybody beaten him in that environment with that team?
It's pretty tough. We have seen a couple people,
Yeah?
but most people, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Spite starts chewing you up, and Rook City starts spitting you out.
But so one of the things that people have, that's a fair implementation. So one of the things that people say, Spite, he's a bit of a slog, and some of the Rook City villains, I really like playing them, but they're extra work because you have to do things with, keeping track of game state and stuff like that. Have you seen people who are like, wow, playing this on the video game is a lot easier?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You get a lot of +1s and -1s
Yeah.
or reactions to things.
Yeah.
One of the things on the tabletop I find is reactions to whenever a hero uses a power,
Sure.
whenever a hero plays a card. Easy to miss those things, but
Right.
the app will never miss that.
It has them
Yeah.
every time.
It'll get you.
That's good. That's good. That's fantastic. What have been some of the big stumbling blocks for Rook City? Other than the primary one being me.
Primary wing you.
Yeah. So.
So if you don't know, we actually have basically weekly meetings with Christopher where we collect all of the questions that we have about the rules that are not 100% clear to us, and we have a discussion. And then
it mostly comes down to them going, so this is how this works with the card game on the tabletop. That's fine. But in the app, the app has to have a rule. It has to work in a particular way.
Yeah. You can't just hand wave it.
Right. So, yeah, it's
So it goes
entertaining times.
Yeah. But it actually comes out with some interesting stuff, and we've been posting the results on the forums as well
Yep.
once they're solidified, because sometimes there's a little back and forth.
Sure.
So it's there's implications of a decision that we didn't realize.
Yep.
But some of the really interesting stuff that's come out has been around Expatriate and Mr. Fixer involving. They both have ways to use powers more times
Sure.
in different ways.
Yeah.
That's brand new. That hasn't happened. New things have come out around reacting to playing cards.
Oh, yeah.
In the
Pike
Industrial Complex.
When cards interplay, things happen. What's
Yeah.
the timing on that?
Yeah, and
Stuff
so
like
there's tricky timing interactions around that we had to tweak the system. But one of the cool things about how we built the system is we have a whole suite of unit tests where the game's we've got code that sets up a game.
Sure.
Does a bunch of things, plays a bunch of cards, and checks to see this is what should have happened.
Sure. And interestingly enough, that is very similar to the way that I play test decks.
Oh, yeah?
In that there's no computer to do it for me.
Right.
But what I'll do is I'll stack decks, and I'll say, okay, if this situation comes up where this bad series of things is going to happen, what if I stack the decks so the worst things happen or things that are weird happen, do they work? And then I'll play them all out and make sure that everything's still interacted rightly. So it's funny when you say the unit test, when you're like, oh, that sounds like what I'm doing, but that's the digital version of my analog play test.
We should get your analog ones and put them into our unit tests.
Yeah, maybe. But then stuff would work right off the bat, and where's the fun in that?
That's true. Yeah. So one of the neat things about Rook City is that it's really starting to push the limits of what the video game can do. The matriarch, for example,
too many cards on screen.
Yeah. When we first came out with the app, people were like, "Why does the villain have such a big area?" And we're like, "Just wait."
Well, there's a good reason.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of birds.
Yeah. So she can get her entire deck basically into play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you need to deal with that. So.
All right. Anything else that you wanted specifically to talk about how great everything is going as Handelabra? Tell me about the season pass. What is a season? What's a pass?
Well,
is it like a hall pass?
It's a little bit like a hall pass.
Okay.
I'm the hall monitor.
Okay.
And I'm going to check your pass
okay.
and let you go to the bathroom.
Oh. So if I buy a season pass, I can use the restroom. That's pretty cheap. Like what,
Yeah.
20 or $30 to use the restroom?
$20.
$20.
Yeah. So how it works is we've got the expansion packs as DLC. So on Apple, that's an in-app purchase, or Google Play, Amazon App Store, and Steam.
Yeah.
They all work the same way. And so the mini packs are $2. The regular expansions are going to be $5. And so we announced that pricing already.
Sure.
And so that you can always buy them a la carte.
Right.
But a season pass, this is something that actually sort of came up. I think Telltale basically invented it with their episodic video games. The idea is you pay once, and you get at a discount everything as it comes out. So you pay $20 for expansion season pass 1, and that's going to get you everything as it comes out up to Wrath of the Cosmos.
So that gets you Rook City, Inferno Relics, Shattered Timelines, and does it also get you Vengeance?
Not Vengeance.
Okay, so
Vengeance will be season 2.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Rook City, Shattered Timeline, Rook City, Infernal Relics, Shattered Timelines, and then it also gets you the mini pack. So it gets you Unity, Ambuscade, Silver Gulch, and there's another mini pack that's coming out in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 more.
There's 2 more mini packs.
Right, because
yeah.
it also gets you the Scholar and Misinformation and Final Wasteland, and it also gets you
the crazy one.
Guys and Wager Master and Omnitron 4. My goodness, and that's for $20.
And Wrath of the Cosmos.
And Wrath of the Cosmos.
Yeah, all for $20.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
Vengeance is season pack 2. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So if you bought them all separately, it'd be $26. So
I actually
yeah.
like these. I'm not like doing marketing things where I'm asking you questions. I don't know the answers to things because I don't pay. I actually bought with money the season pass.
Are you sure you bought it? Because you still,
No,
on Steam,
not
it
anymore.
still says that you have it on your wish list.
As of today?
Oh, maybe.
You
Okay,
haven't
maybe
checked
not.
recently?
I haven't checked recently.
Okay, but no. So I finally got the game, and I like used because you guys gave me a code to get it.
Yeah.
So like I used my
Free
code,
code.
so I didn't pay for Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. I got it for free.
What?
But then I was like, oh, I want the season pass. Oh, I don't have a code from Jeremy or John.
could've given you a code.
You could have given me. I was like, yeah, but I don't have a code, and it was just $20. That, like, look at the savings. Look at how much I'll just buy it.
The marketing works.
So yeah, I bought the season pass, and I don't know what's in it.
There you
But
go.
now I know.
Yeah.
And I'm even more excited.
Yeah. So
Excited.
For us, this season pass is really, it's a promise to you guys, right? That we're gonna build all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
We are very committed to doing it. And for us, it's a commitment from you guys that you trust us to do that.
Right. Well,
right?
and
So
part
it's
of it
a two-way
too.
street.
Yeah. No, and it absolutely is with the fans being able to get what they want, and we're also we as Greater Than Games are also really thrilled about what Handelabra has been doing, because I mean it's the whole reason that when Handelabra was like, hey, we want to make a video game, and we went back and forth and everything. The ultimate answer was yes, because you guys have a good understanding of the game, you like it, you respect it, you know what it's trying to do, you know what we're trying to do. So I just wanted to say thank you for everything you guys have done. You've done a great job with the game. You've done right by the game, and I'm just excited to get to work with you guys.
I am honored.
Anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes with the first round of the finals right here at PAX East 2015. Stay tuned.